As I said, investigative work is a skill set that needs to be continually sharpened. When complacency sets in, officers lose their ability to recognize patterns of behavior and details that can help in an investigation.
But it's how deputies responded to that scene that's led to some of the suspensions. 18-year veteran Sergeant Travis Allen said he spotted who he later learned was Nathan leaving the scene with his daughter, but due to the unknown circumstances of the call, deputies continued to canvass the area.
It erodes their abilities to conduct an investigation. And although the sheriff has taken decisive action by suspending the officers involved in this case, it is evident that there's a deeper issue that exists, a fundamental lack of supervisory oversight and leadership within the law enforcement community. It's a police culture that does not prioritize mentorship, continuous training, or accountability to ensure officers are performing their duties effectively. Far too often, promotions are based not on competency or work ethic, but on favoritism, instead of advancing those who demonstrate strong investigative skills and a commitment to excellence. Police leadership frequently reward officers who focus more on ingratiating themselves with officers. Police leadership frequently rewards officers who focus more on ingratiating themselves with superiors, those who bring the sergeant lunch or drop off coffee for the lieutenant. While such gestures may seem innocuous, they reflect a larger issue, the tendency to promote those who passively respond to calls without initiative or critical thinking, while hardworking and proactive officers remain overlooked.
That may have occurred in the investigative process from the patrol standpoint and within the Detective Bureau assigned out in Tamarack. And that's why we're here. We're here to give you some clarity. For many of you in the room, you've been with me in this room for the last 6 years, and if you think back to 2019, one of the things I told this community was that when I know, they will know, and that this agency will remain a transparent and accountable organization, not just when we're doing things great, but when we come up short. And I'm going to start with that. It is clear, based on the preliminary information that I've been able to acquire so far from our investigators within the Office of Inspector General and Internal Affairs, we fell short on this one. We fell short in a response in terms of how some of the patrol personnel had documented certain facts related to calls going back to December. It's clear that some of the investigative practices conducted by detectives was also a shortfall.